Hello there. This is Ian Nethercott with the Auto Hub Show. Good morning. Like everyone else, I look for a car from time to time. I'm not only talking about the car business, I actually buy cars myself. I'm currently in the market looking for a Ford. So I'm here on the Spikes Ford website, as you can see to my right, and we're going to check out what's changed. Here we go. So on this website, you can see I can talk to sales, I can talk to service, I can talk to parts, old school using a phone. I'm not really that into phone calls today. So let's see what other options are available. Oh, here's a chat bot. That seems to be another way that you can interface with a dealer using AI. I'm not a big fan of them. It's pretty automated. But what's this? Click for immediate live dealer assistance. That's new. Let's see what that's all about. Click below to meet with a Spikes Ford certified sales consultant. Seems pretty simple to me. So I'm choosing sales. That's what I'm doing. Meet with sales consultant. Here we go.
Hi, I'm Joel Benson here at Spikes Ford. How can I be of assistance to you?
I just connected with Vidcalls here. I'm looking for a Ford, but I've never seen this before. Maybe you can tell me more about how this works.
Welcome, absolutely. Now, let me ask you a question first. Did the platform ask you for your name?
No,
Did it ask you for your cell phone number or your email address?
no.
No, we don't do that here at Spikes Ford. We want to do business with you and we want you to be 100% comfortable. Was the connection very quick?
Yeah, it's fast.
All right, then let's do some business. Welcome.
Thanks, Joel.
And anything that gets us to be more personable or more in touch is terrific. And I'm particularly excited to have Joel Benson on the call because even though he's a little crazy, and I can speak of crazy, it's like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar talking about tall people. I understand it uniquely. The guy has made it simple. You hit a button, boom. And not only can you monitor what your people are doing, but people reach it. Because I said 100 times, probably 101 now. I hate when I get prompts and I get put to 19 people and then I get hung up on. The consumers tell us we don't have the dealerships to tell us. The consumers tell us that there's a wide bandwidth of experience, of customer engagement wherever they go. My personal opinion, I think that in a world of digital sciences that we think it's going to do the work for us, I think we need it, and I think it's important. I think it's the digital world is and vidcalls and things like that that's the bridge with what used to be a receiver with a curly cord hanging off of it from years ago, right? That was the connection to the customer or the newspaper under the arm. We don't have that anymore. We have the internet and we have other technology that allows us to communicate with the customer remotely or in person, depending on what the customer wants to do, or digitally, like text messaging and whatever. So I think that we still have a little bit of a lag in dealers or dealer groups that maybe the dealer principals or the management team grew up 20 years ago or 30 years ago in the business when the digital world wasn't as involved. And I think that their evolution from salesperson or service to management to dealer principal may have been right before the wave began. So their learning curve might be a little bit behind. That's just my opinion. That doesn't speak about anybody in particular, but I think as time goes on, the healthier dealer groups are going to understand that you have to be able to communicate in a format or in a lane that a customer wants to communicate in. You can't decide how they're going to communicate with you. We have to communicate when they want to communicate, as often as they want to communicate, and by which mechanism they want to communicate. And certainly, the Vidcalls, and I've had some experience with Joel on this. Vidcalls allows us to personalize, even with a face and our voice, the digital technology. So I think it brings the best of both worlds together. So I'm happy to be part of this call today.
I started here 36 years ago. We happen to be the largest automotive advertising agency in the country, and I think best. Like you said, we do automotive advertising for AutoNation and have done it for 20 years since we were actually a used car operation when they started Republic Industries. We also have done, Zimmerman's done tier 2 advertising for Nissan for 20 years as well. So we do have a little bit of experience. We do anywhere from single point dealerships to groups the size of AutoNation. As far as customers and and what we think of them and how we deal with them, it is one-to-one advertising finally. And we get to do that with Vidcalls and other programs as well. But we always want to talk to the customers. We're chameleons in the car business, in all kinds of sales. You have to be a chameleon and you have to change. Again, customers for life. I don't know if that's going to be so true. These kids today, the Gen Zs and Xs, they're not as brand loyal as we all were back in the day. If your dad bought a Chevy or a Cadillac, you bought a Chevy or a Cadillac. If your dad bought a Ford pickup truck, you bought a Ford pickup truck. It's just the way it's always been, and it's not like that anymore. So many choices, so many brands out there that people do have other places to go. So you do need to build that relationship, and I think Vidcalls is a great lane, as you said, Bill, to be able to communicate with the customers the way they want to be communicated to. So whether they want to chat, that's fine, or whether they want to be seen or see. It's a great way to do a walk around with a used vehicle that you know is one of one vehicles, to be able to take that customer out onto the blacktop, walk around that vehicle, be able to show them the interior, listen to the sound system, look at the tires, be able to really look under the hood from your couch. So it is a whole different way of being able to engage that customer. So I think it's a step in the right direction, checks another box, literally, on your home page.
By the way, I really enjoyed the bit that you did with the Jetsons of the future. I remember the old Dick Tracy watches, and what are they talking about? You can never look at a telephone and a watch. Times are changing.
Joel, I didn't hear that Stellantis is going to be buying Spacey Sprockets.
Good to know. So it's, as we all know, Vidcalls it's a brand new video platform that connects internet car shoppers to your dealership literally in seconds. I believe that within 12 months, engaging car buyers on phone calls and chat will become obsolete. Dealers not advancing into video technologies will be left out in digital dust. Online car shoppers that click the button to Vidcalls, like you saw Ian do in the opening, are 100% ready to engage. They actually are inviting your salespeople into their homes on their computers, spending their time to discuss purchasing a new car from your dealership.